we're going to start straight off on Hall 3A with the Volvos. Beautiful 850R. Absolutely stunning car. Beautiful P1800, more modern.
What is going on there?
Opposite we have the saloon and the estate version of the T5R in the stunning yellow colour. Look at those. Next to an equally beautiful black estate. Look at that. So as always everyone, it's going to be a quick look around the show. If I miss a car or if I miss a stand, it's not deliberate. So there's going to be a lot of people here. It's easy to miss stuff. Saab Owners Club. We're going to have a look at the older stuff first. Time of filming this, I'm sure Asian Wheels has got one of those. So in the background you can see iconic classic car auctions. You have to pay £10 to get the sales catalogue for that one. I never do that on these videos. More interested in the restoration proper rather than the stuff for sale. Lovely turbo there. UK Saabs 20th anniversary 2004. So typically you get quite a few cars for sale in the first bit in Hall 3A. We have Nordic Rides. So sticking with Volvos of course, and Saabs.
It's terrible. Yeah. So I took it to Oyster.
Right, as we're near the entrance, we need to get away from all these people. We're at the Footman James barn find section. Old 1300E Escort. The old Jag with the Y wheels. Every year I come to this part of the show, I always think to myself, do they ever get restored? I hope they do. Mr. Volvo over here. Well, there's some of it left. A bit. Little polish out. They're lost in 7 ruby, I love these. A little bit of love and care and attention required. Morris Oxford. Cortina gear. Didn't expect to see that here as a barn find. A BX estate. So a 1990, I guess, BX estate. I've got to walk backwards to fit it all in. Old Mitsubishi Colt. We have a Puma. That looks in particularly good nick. A 2-door Skoda Rapide. Or Rapid. Daimler Conquest Roadster. SS2 Jag. A Bentley T1. And a Corniche convertible. We have the Wolseley Hornet Special Club. The Swallow Register. How dinky that is. Beautiful there. The Wolseley Register. Morris Minor Owners Club. We've got the young members Morris Minor Club. This is what I like about the restoration show. It's actually being worked on. I do like to see the cars being worked on at the show. The Morris 8 Tourer Club. AllardOwnersClub.org. The Austin A30 and A35 owners club. I do love the A30 and A35 and the vans. Beautiful colour. I rather like that Skoda Rapid, to be fair. Armstrong Sibley Owners Club. Little Honda Cub. Right, so over there, of course, is all the trade stalls. Masses, loads of opportunity for me to spend every penny that I've got. But of course, for the video, we're only interested in metal. So we've got the Riley Motor Club. Bit of badge engineering, basically an Austin 1100, 1300. Nice Riley Elf there. In a very nice grey colour with a lighter grey roof, very good. The minor LCV register. Look at that. So again, love old commercial vehicles. Typically they would have lived a hard life, wouldn't they? They shouldn't have survived, but it's good that they have. The Riley RM Club. Right, I think the rest is all stalls, so we're going to zip across to the next hall. No, there's a few more. We've got West Berkshire Classic Vehicle Club. Nice TR4A. The Austin 10 Drivers Club. Regular viewers will know I always ask, pick a favourite or favourites, put a timestamp in the comments, tell me what your favourite or favourites are in the show, everyone. I will try and do the same. All five then, everyone. This is the big one. We have the Yorkshire car restoration. Little Polo on the classic Car Weekly stand. Next to an MG and a Mini. Just needs a bit of a T-cut and polish. Karma gear. 2 Karma gears. Right, we have the Skoda Owners Club.
All around the outside. It's on the TV. It's on maps.
Wartburgs. And a Hugo, is it Sana? It is a Hugo Sana. Right, let's see a Peugeot 206. Young Retro Motor Club. Skoda fabric, of course. Good colour. Forum, it says, maybe a base spec. I do like a good base spec vehicle. Polo and a 480 ES. Black Country Classic Car Club. Opposite more Skodas, of course, at Skoda Owners Club. Cavalier. Maestro van. And a Capri S. Reliant Owners Club. As you can see, it's getting busy already, everyone. While I'm here, we'll look at the Boston Classic Car Club. There is a gorgeous Golf hiding behind all these people. So again, back to Reliance and the little three-wheeler built in Tamworth. No longer exists, of course. The 1381 Motor Club. Nip back round here, Heinkel Trojan Club.
Yes, can do. Yeah.
Messerschmitt Owners Club. Get the name of this group in a minute. So again, MGF being worked on. Long Buckby Vintage and Classic Vehicle Meet. That's a mouthful. So yeah, very busy everyone, very busy. Just want to see this minivan. Stunning minivan. Sunbeam Alpine Owners Club. Frisky Register. Club Cleaver. Loving the green. Next up, one that just needs a little bit of love. That has been found in some garage. Opel Mantas. So the Opel Manta Owners Club, of course. Next we've got the Hillman Imp Club, got to do that one, as we own a Hillman Imp ourselves. Look at that for an estate. Very nice. Next to a Singer Chamois. Basically a Hillman Imp, of course. And there is a Hillman Imp sitting underneath this. The Clan Crusader. Next to one that needs a bit of restoration. And is it the restoration show? The Bug Club, of course. A rally chopper back in my day. That one's 21 years old apparently. Scimitar Club. Next one, SS1. We have the Morgan Sports Car Club. Morgan, of course, is based in Malvern in the UK. Did a factory tour of that a few years ago. Jensen Owners Club. So again, another one being worked on. (924) Owners Club. So Restoration Show isn't as big as the classic car show that's normally held in November at the NEC in Birmingham. But I actually prefer the size of this show, to be fair, and I do like to see cars being worked on at the show. Right, we've got the Midget and Sprite Club next. Hiding behind there is a frog-eyed Sprite. Next to another one, of course. So the Independent Porsche Enthusiast Club. Daimler and Lanchester Owners Club. Here we have the XR Owners Club, Northwest Branch. A beautiful XR 4x4. Long before touchscreens, bliss. Escort cab. A stunning XR4i. That one's proudly saying current mileage from new 5,085 miles. Wow. Wow. Beautiful Mark 1 XR2 here. With the mirrors. I always have to pick what car is going to be on the thumbnail. Maybe it'll be this one. XR8. So yes, a very nice low mileage example XR3i there. Alfa Romeo Owners Club. Being worked on. Classic shape. Absolute classic. That of course was to tie up with Nissan, the Arna. This is the XR4 Resto, I believe. Right, we have the Matra Enthusiast Club next. The Rancho, of course. Currently missing the extra lights at the top, but definitely a Matra Rancho. We've missed the Midas Owners Club. Let's come back to this one. Back to the Matras and a little remote Land Rover.
Later stuff. Well, I retired 2 years ago.
Simca Club. Audis, of course. Club Audi. So again, remember, put your favourite or favourites in the comments, everyone. Put a timestamp next to it to make it easier to find. Stunning. I mean, they're all stunning, but that's beautiful. That could easily be a thumbnail right there. Right, we've got next the X19 Owners Club. Squeeze through and have a look at the back. Fiat Panda Club. And I can see Panda Man just there. Try and catch up with him later. A Brava. Here's a Bravo, because it's a 5-door. The Bravo was the 3-door. That's the 20 valve lump, that one. Very nice. Lancias. So the Lancia Beta Forum. And new Themas you're going to see on the road. Fiat Motor Club GB. This looks particularly nice when I can get past the banner. Left-hand drive. Look at that interior, everyone. Little 126p. Next to the coupe. Austin Healey Club. Now that is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to get a full view of that one. Little Sprite again.
Have you got the claim? Also, then you've got the... What happens down there? It's the steward. Again, the experts.
Right, Mercedes-Benz Club next. And I can see the Pride of Ownership stand coming up. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll have a look around there. Proper engine, 6.3 AMG. Although I rather like the 190e, to be fair. Jaguar Drivers Club. We'll do next. Now, I said earlier in the video that if I miss a car or if I miss a stand, equally, if I double up on the stand, well, you just get seat twice, don't you? Let's have a look at the Porsches. Staffordshire Moorland Independent Porsche Owners Club, I think that says. Stunning colour.
You get carried away with glimpses.
Very nice. Auto Anonymous. They're always here. See a nice dog bone Escort estate coming up. Jaguar XJS Club.
You're doing friend again.
Then we've got the Vauxhall Viva Owners Club, or Viva Drivers Club even. Little HA van. In the early 70s, sometime in the 70s, I'll be travelling in the back of that. No seats, of course, no seat belts. Back in the day. ADO 16, of course. So this one's badged to Wolseley 1100. Anybody that thought I missed the Astra Mark II Owners Club after the Calibra? I haven't, they're here. I love this era of Astra GT with the electronic dash. Albeit it's on the other side on this one because it's a left-hand drive. So this one of course is badge GSI. Very nice. Red top. Next to a more humble estate. What have we got next? I mean, I know it's an XR2 and Mark II, but what have we got next? West Midlands All Sorts Club, of course, we've seen these before. Sporting, the licorice, all sorts. Mazda Saloon. Right, what have we got next? Vauxhall Ventor FE. And hiding behind these people in their state. With a little McDonald's shelf. This one's Motorsport in memory of Mike Soames. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. Actually got a lot going on. Owen Motor Club. Cortina being polished up. Nice MG again. And a Herald that's got new paint. Yeah, so they've got Owen Motoring Club. In memory of Mike Soames. So next to the historic Marathon Rally Group, we've got the Marcus Owners Club. Jaguar V6. Now we've seen these before, Project J Preservation Group, saving early Land Rover Discoveries. think it's early and prototype vehicles, of course. Allegro Club International. Hiding behind this banner. They didn't all have Quartex steering wheels. Maxi Owners Club.
Is this your demonstration piece?
Morris Marina Owners Club. Nice to see a young mechanic right there doing a grand job. Coupe. MX5 Owners Club. Right, it's nearly time for the Pride of Ownership stand, everyone. I think we just go for it. This is the Pride of Ownership stand, where visitors can vote for their favourite, see who wins. We'll start with Paul Lewis's 1980 Opel Gazette 1.3 SR. Next to Mick Wallace's 1976 Datsun 330-260C. That's a mouthful. But it's a big car. A beautiful example. I do hope I pronounce these people's names correct. I am from Birmingham after all. I do like it when you have a model of the car on the dashboard. What we got next? So this is Tracy Cantrell's 1986 VW Golf GTI Cabriolet, of course. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Next we have Wayne Kruger's 1988 Ford Escort XR3i, so it's a Mark IV, of course. Looking standard, which I like to see. I don't mind modified vehicles as long as the cars are cared for, but I do appreciate a standard example. This one's got something that shows of its time, and that's the number plate etched into the windows, of course. Trying to be an anti-theft deterrent in the 80s and 90s. Hiding behind these people is Andy Mewis's 1971 Citroen SM. I'll have to stand back to get it all in. Stunning. Beautiful. What do you reckon? Leave me your favourite in the comments. Leave me lots of favourites in the comments. Somebody's got a skirt that matches the car. Nicky Dino's 1969 Mercedes 280 SL Rally Special. Let's have a look inside. If the window's open, we'll have a look inside. Next we have Stuart Whittaker's 1973 Ford Capri Mark 1 3-litre GXL. 3-litre going to the back wheels. Wow. Obviously featured in Classics World magazine. And a book for those people that have got the time and are interested, showing the restoration. Let's get a full-on look at this car. And we'll have a look inside. Lovely. Wow. So now we have Simon Williamson's 1961 Gargomobile T700 Royal Izzard. That's a mouthful. That's testing this Brummy today. All these names. Next, Nicola Robinson's 1999 Toyota Celica CT convertible. I can see some Toyota merchandise in this car, bear with me. So again, a lovely example again. Credit to the owner. I do like period correct brochures as well. Cars I have on my fleet, I have to have a period correct brochure. Right, Jamie Garrett's 1960 Morris Mini. I do like this on the pride of ownership stand, that you get some information about the owner. This show should be about the owners as well as the cars. Rory Claggs, 1985 Vauxhall Nova Saloon. At saloon_build. You can follow it if you scan the QR code there. There you go, folks. I know I said about modified earlier, but as long as the car's looked after. It's got some fancy lights on Mike Purcell's 2010 Ford Focus RS Mountune MR375 Club Sport. There's some big names today. There's clean, and then there's Mike Purcell's clean. Look at that. Let's have a peek inside. Come on, if you're a Ford fanboy. I'm a partial Ford fanboy, I like some of them. This is stunning. Next we have Carl Evanson's 1989 Nissan Micra. Pretty much a bomb-proof, mechanically, bomb-proof car. Next we have the Turbo Esprit, but whose is it? Let's have a look. So this is Peter Beuter's 1984 Lotus Turbo Esprit S3. Very nice too. And next we have Dean Pickworth's 2001 BMW E46 325i Cabriolet. And again, the windows are down, so we'll have a peek inside of your car, Dean, as you've been so generous to open the windows. I must admit, I do love I do love the E46. Very nice. Now we've got a few on the infield now, I haven't forgot. Starting with a two-door Allegro. Let's see who the owner is of this one. Oh, we've got lots of stuff going on here. Let's have a peek inside. So the orange air freshener, classic. So this is Alexandra Phillips 1974 Austin Allegro 300 Super, and again, as I said, two-door, little A series engine. We have a Puma. We'll have a peek inside first. Basically, Ford Fiesta underpinnings.
Hi mate.
Jason Price's 2001 Ford Puma Thunder. I'm going to get a better shot at it from the other side. I'm guessing that's the owner as he's spraying autoblim on it. Beautiful example. Now I'm going to definitely like this one. A D-badged 106 GTI. Stunning. Oh, it's got the badge on the side. Stunning. Bright colour. Loving the fact that I can see paint the colour of the car in the wheel arch. What a beautiful car. So this is Nathan Mills 1998 106 GTI. And Nathan, again, you keep a clean engine bay, my friend. If only my cars look that clean under the bonnet. What an absolutely beautiful example. I love that. This might be the favourite one on the stand. Look how high the bonnet goes up in service mode, is it? Or is it just standard? I can't remember. It's stunning. What a beautiful car. Renault 5 Turbo. 1400 was it? Mad Turbo. So this is Paige Latimer's 1990 Renault 5 GT Turbo. Viewers of the channel will know I'm a Renault Sport fan, so I've owned two. And for those regular viewers, there's a surprise reveal coming soon, and that's all I'm going to say. What we got next? I think the last one. I hope I haven't missed any. It's a Trophy 160 MG. So again, you can vote for your favourite on the Pride of Ownership stand. This one's is Peter Everington's 2001 MG F Trophy 160. I'm not sure if we've done the Aston Owners Club, everyone, so here it is anyway. Look at that. From that to that. Next we have the historic VWs.org.uk. And behind that we have the Scirocco Register. That's more like my engine bays, but it's good and honest, so I'm not knocking it at all. Now I guess, naturally, behind this we have the Corrado, Great Britain. Logical to be behind the Sciroccos, of course. Oh, very nice. Look at this VR6. Splendid. It says on there, join NW Minis today! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. We've also got Mini Cooper S banners, Mini Cooper banners. I know over here it's the O2 register, or O2S register.
Try it off.
I like the original banners. This must be a very early example. Right, Puma Racing. A Puma van. Wow. But it's basically a Fiesta, isn't it? So we know what's been done there, but it's super cool. And then we've got the Midlands Mini Club with a little mini traveller. United by minis, but fueled by friendship. I like that. Being worked on again. And another traveller. Ah, last year's barn find, this year's project. I happened to say about that earlier in the video. If you've not been skipping through like a naughty person. I've always wondered what happens to the barn finds. You hope they're going to get done at some point. Okay, we're definitely deep into thumbnail territory again here, everyone. RS Turbo Escort Mark III, of course. At the RS Owners Club. Stunning. I'm sure that's rightly commanding a hefty price tag if you wanted to buy it, but stunning. Next to an RS2000, obviously a later RS2000. Very nice. RS 1800 with the mirrors, of course. Let's have a quick peek.
She's retired now.
Stunning. Proper period crack number plates, I like that. And if you prefer your modern, again, look in the mirror. That hasn't seen much British weather, has it? So we can have a peek in because we've got the little door bar, which I like. Very nice. I would say that's stock and very nice to it, or very nice for it. Let's get a better view. As I said, definitely thumbnail fodder this is. Old Fiesta Turbo. Barn find, garage find. Apparently 33,000 miles and one previous owner, completely standard and original, but unfortunately rotten. But it has been standing for 25 years, so hopefully it's going to get saved. And this is one that's obviously been saved. RS 500 owners club, of course. Look at this one, stunning. Black might be a hard colour to keep clean and scratch free, but look at it, absolutely beautiful. And another one. Right, we're going to try and get a shot of the Escort Cosworth, great colour.
Yeah.
Cortina Mark III Club. Having a bit of work done. Ford Side Valve Owners Club. This old truck, old pickup, auto wrecking, house moving, Acme. Look at it. So yeah, the Ford Side Valve Owners Club, everyone. Thames van. If you watched last year's video, everyone, I had to ask one of the guys on the stand how to pronounce that one. Good to see them here again though. A little 126. Got a bit of a mix going on here. Don't know what the group or the club stand name is. Definitely being worked on. They're not fake legs, honest. Rolls-Royce Employees Motor Club. Old Scimitar again. So we have the Joette, bound to pronounce that wrong, car club. Established proudly 1923. So it's over 100 years old by my mathematics. See if we can squeeze through.
Oh, well, yeah.
Joette Javelin. Much work going on here, folks. Much work going on. Next we have the Triumph Dolomite Club. Squeeze through here. Next we have the Gay Classic Car Group, and I say this in every video, They always have a good selection of cars. Or a good variety of cars. Including a Rover 75, like our Reggie. Have a look at the Rover 25, of course. We have the Toyota Enthusiasts Club. Look at that. How about a high ace camper? We'll have a peek round the back. Ooh, Morning. Lovely. A New York taxi here. Anyway, back to Toyota. I got waylaid there, sorry. Celica. Naturally, behind that we've got the MR2 Drivers Club. Little bit of modification. Just going to try and get through people again.
Look at all the
So later MR2, of course. Right, we have Granadas. I think this is Mark 1, Mark 2 Owners Club or Drivers Club. Yeah, Drivers Guild. So Granada Mark 1 and Mark 2 Drivers Guild. Another beautiful estate example here. We have Midlands Old School Fords, starting with this dog bone, then a couple of Mark 2s, and a Mark 3. Tickford Owners Club. Puma racing again. Another RS 500. And a Capri. Well, I'm not seeing any club stand name, but we'll have a look at the cars anyway. So you've got a 111 or 114 Cabrio. Yeah, 114. Then you've got the tie-in with the Indian car, I believe, for the City Rover. A Connoisseur V6 Tourer. A little VW. So yeah, interesting mix of cars. Splinter Cell Car Club, it says on that one there. Quantum Owners Club, everyone. So we've got the dream rides, they're here every year, raising money for charity, where owners bring their cars and people pay money to be driven around in them on a little circuit at the NEC. Transit Van Club. What a great first example there. Obviously kitted out as a camper with a pop top. More of a standard van here. Loving the colour of this early one. So you remember the Puma van? Now got the Capri 280 group. Furry dice. Love it. Stunning examples. They're always here, and there's always some lovely examples on the stand. Sheriff Department. Well, you look at that, and would you look at the size of that? Ooh, right. Corvettes, of course. Stingray, obviously. So this is the Corvette Appreciation and Preservation Society. A 1967, my birth year. Wonderful. Stingray Roadster. Well, what have we got next? Apart from the SVR. Well, we've got more hot rods. We missed the rest of the hot rods, so we need to have a look. I do try not to miss many cars, honest. But it is a busy show. I love the pickup, but just look at this for a classic. Model B 3-window. GT40. And another big pickup. And a very old pickup. I do think we're getting near the end, everyone, so please stick with us. Norfolk and Norwich Rover Owners Club. Original club car, it says, still owned by founder member Terry Reynolds, 50 years on. That's impressive. Well done, Terry Reynolds. Look at that for a classic Rover. Right. hearse, and then we have the rather splendid 800 coupe. So yeah, stick with us everyone, nearly there. Norwich Classic Vehicle Club. Oh, old magnet. Very nice. Next to a Puma. And of course the Scimitar again. The Rover P6 Club, of course. We'll cut through the middle somewhere. Nice switch. Thank you. That's definitely a colour that you can date. West Coast Classic Car Club. Nice Escort again. Mini kit. Scamped. Well, I said about modification. 6R4 kit. Buggies, the Buggy Club. That colour's popping in this light. Talking about colours that pop. How about that one? There's a Rover Nut and a Brummy. Rover 600 and 800 Owners Club. So again, another lovely coupe there. Rover Sports Register. No, Rover SD1. Silly me. I know it's an SD1. I'm just looking at a banner for the next stand. So yeah, Rover SD1s of course. Now we have the Rover Sports Register. The club for all Rovers, it says. It's an earlier Rover 200 being worked on there. If you can hear any noise, it's because we're by the by the live show. I don't know who's talking at the moment. Right, squeeze through, look at the Range Rover. Sport 6 Club. A little pop-out Travicator. Lovely. Again, That might be actually behind there. Silly me. Triumph, the Triumph Roadster Club. Let's get it right. Apologies to those that are actually doing the stand. I'm at a funny age.
So under the back of the car here, you are very, very busy ground these days. There are a lot of busy tyres. So you seem to be busy in there.
Yeah, that's true. It's almost a situation where having to leave regular
Practical
work.
Classics World's cars. Store of the year, apparently. Westfield sports cars. Metro Owners Club, I've got to look at them, haven't I? I'm in the club for a start off with my MG Metro. Gorgeous. So the two-tone grey was Jamie's car. I'm not going to disturb him at the minute, he's busy on his phone. But yeah, part of the Metro Owners Club with my MG Metro, of course. Then we've got the Maestro and Montego Owners Club. So Elroad Montego, that's quite late, that is. Being worked on, next to a police livery Maestro van, of course. The Montego estate with 2 extra seats, the rear facing seats for the kiddies, which meant this window had to be laminated. I might have missed the Rover Coupe Owners Club, everyone, so here we go. See them here every year. Doors open, so it's peak-in time. It's a nice interior. Not sure if we did the MG FTF. I don't think we did, so here we go. Obviously an early MGF, the original. Well, I got hiding behind. So of course you've got the MG ZR, which is basically a Rover 25 of course, but with a MG kit. And the 45, so obviously the ZS version. We've got the Crayford Convertible Car Club here. Loving all the picnic stuff. Heinz tomato soup. So a Triumph TR7 Crayford 2+2 estate called the Tracer, 1978. Did we do the standard motor club? I did say we might miss or repeat. We'll do it anyway. Do love my old commercials. Just needs a little bit of money spent on it. Only a little. I got the TR Drivers Club.
And then they're coming back.
Triumph Club. Or Club Triumph, to give it its correct name. Again being worked on. So to end the video everyone, I think I missed a couple, well I probably missed more than a couple, but I think I missed the Renault Owners Club, so we'll have a quick look now. Megane Coupe. Still remember Clarkson road testing one of them and having a sponge on his head, a bath sponge on his head, because he kept banging his head on the roof. Velsatis. And then I think I might have missed, and it's a bit embarrassing as I own a Citroen A series, I think we missed 2CV, GB and the Citroen Car Club. We'll have a look at those now. We'll go around this way. So it's got the AMI in saloon. GSA estate.
Have you? Right. And I also have to pick it.
So yeah, that's the Citroen Car Club, everyone. And 2CV Deux Chevaux Club of Great Britain. So we have the Cadian van over there, the Diane that it's based on there. So as we go around here everyone, thanks for watching. Please consider hitting the like button, sharing the video, subscribing. There'll be a link to subscribe and it's completely free. It will appear about there in a few moments. Enjoy whatever it is you're driving, and I'll see you soon.